Hello and welcome to a brand new vlog where today I'm starting it on the roof of the hotel on an island in Vietnam because I've been woken up by the thunder because it was genuinely that loud. It woke me up in the room. I was like, oh, I can't not come up here, get my GoPro out and film it for a little bit to see if we can capture any lightning because that'd be pretty cool. Can't say it's the smartest idea coming on the roof, but I think it's okay. I genuinely think, I think that's actually an antenna for like signal and stuff like that, but if the lightning hits anything, it's going to be hitting that. But yeah, I'm going to set up the GoPro and see if we can capture any lightning. Like that. Well, it's been about an hour now. It is currently 6:30 and I am starting to wake up a little bit now. I was a little bit tired at the beginning of this vlog, so I do apologise for that. But I'm going to go see how my dad's doing because I don't know how much of yesterday I filmed or shared, but had a bit of an interesting night. But anyway, let's start this day. We are meant to be having a long travel day today of riding for 5 hours and then getting a plane back from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh, where our hotel base is. However, as you can see, it's thunderstorming and stuff like that. I don't know if riding in a thunderstorm is a good idea, especially when I've never really ridden a bike in the rain before. So, I've literally been riding a bike for a week. That's the extent of my experience. But right, let's find my dad so he's not too worried. Yeah, I'm definitely not riding a bike today. It is chucking it down with rain, which is actually really nice because the temperature has actually dropped a little bit. I expected to get a little bit more humid later on, but there's just no way I can ride in this. It's far too wet. I'll end up falling off the bike. But I've come back to the room and my dad is feeling a lot better, which is good. But because we're not going to ride back in this, and because I've made arrangements last night anyway, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the bikes on a bus and send the bikes back to Hanoi via bus, and we're going to take a private car, which is basically just a taxi or something like that. So we'll get a nice drive back. Fortunately, it's actually way faster to go by car because you can do the motorways and the toll roads and stuff like that. So it only takes like 2.5 hours to get back to Hanoi from here. Whereas normally, if you're on a bike, it would have taken us 5 hours to get home. The one caveat with that is that we have to ride the bikes to the mainland because they won't bring the bus onto the mainland via ferry and stuff like that because the ferries are small. So when it stops raining, which it is meant to stop raining in a couple of hours, we'll go get our bikes, ride them all the way down the coast to the port, drop them off there with the bus, and then we'll probably come back and then, get the car back over to Hanoi, and then relax in Hanoi for the day. Essentially wait for the bikes to arrive, go collect the bikes, drop the bikes back off at the bike shop, get our passport, and then head off to the airport and head back home. And if we've got time, we'll have a look around Hanoi, because we haven't really done that yet, but it depends on time and the weather. Luckily, I brought all of my wet gear with me, so I'm not really too stressed. Either way, it's been a long start to the morning, and I am hungry, so time for breakfast. As the world crashes. Which was as lovely as always, and we've just spent the last, half an hour arranging to get back home, and they have been unbelievably hospitable, really, really nice. I met the owner again this morning, and he is going to basically take us to the ferry, all free of charge, doesn't cost us anything. He's going to take us with his private car in a pickup truck, which is great, take us to the ferry, and then from the ferry he's arranged another pickup truck to take us from Haiphong back to Hanoi, and then back on the plane to Ho Chi Minh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Never not an interesting day, I tell you. But it's been fun. This hotel, by the way, it's absolutely lovely. It's such a stunning place. It doesn't cost a lot, really. And I'm going to come back here with Jess and Benjamin, I think. We're just going to figure out, when and how much it'll cost us to come back. But next time, I'm going to come probably for a week and do, an all-inclusive holiday and fly straight here rather than, getting a bike and riding a bike down because I'd have luggage and stuff. But, yeah, this place is, 10 out of 10 for me. It's so good. So this is the family room. Wow. This is actually huge. Wow, look at the size of the bed.
Sweet.
It is. And you get a view of the beach here as well. So just out here, there's the beach. And then through here you get bunk beds for the children. This room gets a view of the other side. Oh my God, this place is gorgeous. So this is the deluxe king room. And the bed faces the ocean. Imagine sleeping there and waking up to that view every day. What a beautiful room this is. And this one is the junior suite room. That is lovely. That's what we have though, to be fair, don't we, with the shower.
I own somewhere to do that now because you won't have a bath.
If you want to look at the view whilst you're in there, yeah. And then, yeah, you get a view from the other side. Yeah, this is a nice room as well. So this one is the executive suite. And through here, the corner of the building, so you see both sides.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, look at that bed. And the bathroom. Oh, this is lovely. And this is the biggest one?
No.
Oh, you still got the president's suite?
Yes, president's suite.
Yeah, this is very nice. Oh, wow. It looks like it as well.
This room is a big bedroom.
It's the biggest room, yeah, and it has a boardroom through here with a bar. So it has a private bar and then, yeah, the closet. It has a kitchen. So you can cook yourself food in here. Look at that. 4-poster bed with the same, oh yeah, that view is something else. It's a beautiful view. I said that might be the biggest bed I've ever seen. Bed is huge. And then round the back, it has the bath, I want to say. Yeah. So the bath here. And then, wow, yeah, this room is gorgeous. Well, it was very lovely to go see the hotel before we leave, but now we've got exactly 1 hour to get packed up, showered, and everything to get ready to leave the hotel. Just sad, really, because I do love this place. It's been lovely staying here. I'm so glad we came. But right, time to get ready. And one incredibly tightly packed bag later, I am done. This hotel has been... What a rocky start we had with the whole issues at dinner and stuff like that. We started off like that, and I'm ending it like so high. The staff have gone above and beyond for us. The view here, like... This hotel is stunning. The staff here are lovely. And I'm so, ironically, I'm actually glad that when we had dinner down there on the first night, there was actually issues, because if there was never issues, I never would have spoken to the staff. And if I'd never spoken to the staff, I never would have got to know the restaurant manager or met, you know, the owner of the hotel and all these other things, and got to know the staff really well. Like, I probably never would have spoken to them. I would have been polite and stuff like that, like I am at every place I go to. But I don't think I would have ever got to know them the way I have, because since that day, they have literally waited on us hand and foot, and it's been so lovely. And I didn't want them to go the extra mile because they felt like they had to make up for us. Like, we made it clear, like, you know, it's not a problem at all. It's just that, you know, they shouldn't have done the things that they did. But it is what it is. Like, ever since we spoke to them, it's been amazing. So I cannot wait to come back. Trust me, in a year's time, maybe, me, Jess Benjamin, down there enjoying the sea, and I'm actually going to explore more stuff. Like I said, we were going to go to Halong Bay, but unfortunately we don't have the time anymore. But on the positive side of things, if you always look at silver linings and that, is that when I come back, there'll be something new for me to do. So there's a reason to come back. I've still not done Halong Bay, so I get to come back again and do that. So I'm very excited. But anyways, we have got a long day of traveling ahead of us, so let's leave. This room has been very good to us, but it is time to go back to Ho Chi Minh. Goodbye to this absolutely stunning restaurant and the amazing staff here that have been very, very, very kind to us. One final beer in this beautiful bar before we leave. Thank you for looking after us. You're very kind. Thank you very much. And then I believe it is, I want to say, a 4-hour journey all the way back to Hanoi to drop the bikes off, get the passport, and catch a plane back to Ho Chi Minh. Got quite a day ahead of us. But for one last time, cheers. Thank you very much for a beautiful stay. And first experience is we had a spa for the first time. And amazingly, I didn't really even get sunburn here, but it's been so nice to switch off and relax. Definitely going to come back. They've got our bikes on the back of a pickup truck and they're going to take us straight home. So goodbye to Cat Bar Island. Just like that, we have arrived at the port. Time to get the bikes off the back of the car. Literally, the only riding I'm going to do today is like just riding the bikes onto the ferry and then riding the bikes off the ferry. And with that done, we just have to wait for our turn to go. And one quick trip later, we're now back on the mainland. Honestly, that made me feel a little bit sick, to be honest with you. But now we're loading the bikes up onto a new car that's going to take us all the way over to Hanoi. Well, I was going to film both of the bikes going back on the back of the truck, but I thought I'd help out, so I just put the camera down to help out. But now we've got a 3.5 to 4 hour drive to go all the way over to Hanoi. It's now 3:20, so looking to be probably about 4:30, 5 when we actually get there. Long ride ahead, but at least it's in comfort this time. I might just put my headphones on and fall asleep. So let the journey commence. Well, we have arrived back at the bike shop. The bikes are off the back of the car. Now we'll just have to wait for our mounts of the bikes so we can head to the airport with all our stuff. And then I think we're at the airport for about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, something like that. It is very warm in Hanoi. Well, this isn't really Hanoi, but as I add this back to the collection, spoiler alert, it is indeed home, where I will be wrapping up today's vlog. So if you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave it a thumbs up rating. I would very much appreciate it. As I record this video, we have just hit 17,000 subscribers, which, oh my God, it's crazy. Not only that, but I haven't even shouted this out in the longest time, and I'm going to run a reel of people down here right now to all of the people who have become members on the channel and are supporting me financially, basically. If you want to become a member, there is a link in the description below. It costs £2.99, I believe, and it basically, all that money kind of goes back into allowing me, Jess and Benjamin, to go off an adventure and create cool vlogs for you. So a big shout out to all these people. I think there's like 30 people, and I've not done anything, announced anything, or said anything. They're just supporting the channel. So thank you so much. I genuinely do appreciate that. But right, I need to finish this thing. So, as always, guys, it's been Orion. I love you very, very much, and I shall catch you guys next time. Peace, peace, much love. Bye-bye.